Okay, so your offer was accepted, and now you need to have a buyer and seller disclosure made. And we already went over the seller's disclosure before, but let's do a buyer disclosure. So again, let's find our purchase agreement and start from there. We will go over to buyer disclosure and tell it to create. Okay. Yeah, we have all of our information from our sellers, our buyers. But ultimately, like I said, this is the buyer disclosure for Bob and Barbara Baker. And, we want to inform the seller about potential buyers of the business and so forth. All right, so they need to answer this. You don't want to answer it for them. Okay, it's not for the broker to go through and select these. So we want them to do that. So at this point, we're done with this. We're going to save it and send it to them. Okay, how do we send it? Well, we're not going to use any of these. We can do a print preview. Let's take a look at it first. So here's our buyer disclosure. We've got the business, buyers. They're going to fill out this information. Anything they answer yes to, they're going to have to explain. Here's what it's going to look like to them. So when they get in, they're going to see these questions, but if they choose yes, they're going to get a blank that says provide the details. Okay. All right. So at this point, we saved it the way we wanted it. I don't want to save it. I want this to go back to please choose, but I can't make it go back there. So I'm going to exit out of it because I had already saved it previously. So if I go back to my dashboard, and here's my buyer disclosure right here, and now I go back in to edit it. I saved it once I merged all the data, but I did not save it after I had selected. Right? So now it's good to go. So if I want to send this to the buyers at this point, I'm just going to click on share. And again, we're going to go to external sharing because it's somebody outside of our organization, outside of Legido. We're going to send the link to them. Okay. And I can put in here, is it I think Bob? Let's just copy and paste it. So we'll go, there's Bob, and then here's Barbara's. And we could send to them. Okay. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cancel because, like I said before, when I make up those addresses, I don't really want to send things out in case it's a real address. So that's how you do it. And when they have completed the form, you're going to see two things. You will get your notifications. Let's go back to the dashboard. You'll get notifications up here. And then remember, you can always go look at the buyer disclosure. When you open that up to see the details of it, you can click on the timeline and it's going to show you who has accessed that and what happened. And so you will see once they access it, you'll see that they have viewed or edited the document. Okay. So that's the buyer disclosure.